Alright, explaining everything about a neuron. This is Michael Mason, and this is part 1 of the assignment. Alright, so the first part of this is the cell body. This stores energy for the cell, and it gives it, like, the dendrites come off of them. There's multiple dendrites, but there's never more than one axon, which is something you need to know. Then the little purple things there that come off of the cell body are called dendrites, and these are would be like our shoulders in the Hershey's Kiss activity we did, because this receives the messages from other neurons and conducts the message toward the cell body. So this kind of receives the message and tells the cell body what the message is, and then the axon does the other kind of part of that, and as that sends the messages that are received to the other neurons, and those are kind of the little strip of yellow in the middle. That's the axon. The axon hillock is where just the point at which the cell body connects to the axon. So that's where everything's transmitted. Part of the axon is coated in myelin sheath. This insulates the axon so signals can travel quickly. It's a multi-layered coating, largely composed of a fatty substance called myelin that wraps around the axon of a neuron and very efficiently insulates it. So it kind of keeps it safe and protects it. I believed in class we described it as the blanket, or something of that nature. The nodes of Ravigny, which are the little gaps in between the axons, there are the gaps between the myelin sheaths. I apologize, my bad. And they're uninsulated at these points, and this is where they're very small points. They're not the majority, but this is where they generate electrical activity. The terminal branches, or the axon terminals, are the red little branches there at the end. This is the end of the axon that contains the neurotransmitters that transmit through the synaptic gap. The vesicles store various neurotransmitters that are released at the synapse. Vesicles are essential for propagating nerve impulses between neurons and are constantly recreated by the cell. And then the synaptic gap is the structure that permits a neuron to pass an electrical or chemical signal to another cell. So this is where the information comes through.